Hey, what's happening, everybody? PowerStroke Jude here. I hope all my dudes are having a good night. All right, today's video is on the Snap-on April tool flyer. Now, I didn't do a March tool flyer, and my OCD is really starting to get to me. So, as dumb as this may sound, I'm probably going to do a March tool flyer video. Maybe I'll just let it out on as a short. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Put it in the comments if that's a good idea or a bad idea. We'll see what happens. Anyways, back to this month's tool flyer. Expanded coverage now available. Upgrade today. So they're talking about being able to use their scan tools. It says bring out the best in your diagnostic platform. So they're telling you either to buy a scan tool or upgrade your current one. Keep your software up to date, or you could get left behind. So apparently they're having a pretty big sale on software updates this month. They don't show any kind of pricing in here. So they do have whatever you call that square, where you can probably get more information. So I'll try it. I don't know if it's going to work this way, but if you want to scan it off of there you go. Get that information, and hopefully you can upgrade your tools relatively cheaply. Next page says a tool light years ahead of other pin lights. So let me see. Can I get the focus in on that? Trying to focus. There we go. There's the part number. There's a price. $90 for that pen light. It's got a cob light on there. It's got a focus light. It's got a, looks like the clip folds in and out. It's got a magnet on it. You guys, if anyone has it, tell me if they like it. I don't know that. Once again, we're raising the bar, and they have a 10-inch straight blade striking pry bar. Now, I'm not a fan of these handles for the pry bars in general when you're using a pry bar, but I think for one this length, a little small 10-inch one, I actually purchased this. I have the whole pry bar set, but I just purchased that piece right there. To use it for this, I think it's actually pretty good, because you're not going to bang your hand with that tip, that the way they have that mushrooms out on the handle. If anybody wants to see, there's the part number and the price. $32, not a bad price, really. I like that. I'm not a fan of those pry bars, but for this tool, I like that handle. Ends April 30th. I guess they're saying you can get some good financing done, up to $4,000 off if you buy a toolbox. Get rebates on scan tools. If that's what you want to do, go for it. Next page. Engineered to make a huge impact, and they got a couple 3/8 and a couple of 1/2-inch impacts, air and cordless, or electric, whatever you want to call that. Prices are for the CTA 61 $424.95. That comes with, looks like, one battery and a charger. For the air 3/8 impact, it's $532, which would be this one right here. That was C. Back to B, which is this big bad mambo jambo with that fat battery. But that's going for $565, and the little stubby air impact, that's going for $532. So if you want to get some Snap-on impacts, there you go. Heavy hitters that have every material dead to rights. I have this pry bar set. I don't have the 40-ounce pry bar. I have a 3-piece set. It's relatively expensive. I didn't realize that. I thought I paid like $160 for them. Then I looked through my receipts, and I realized that I paid a little bit more than that. But the set, it's pricey. But if you buy all 4 pieces, which is a 16, a 24, a 32, and a 40-ounce, dead low, they'll give you the 36-inch pry bar with the same handle that I was showing you, talking about. And I said, I'm not a big fan of those pry bars. I have that set, and if you look over here in the distance, you can see I've got that pry bar right there. And look at it, sitting right next to a Mac, and the Mac one's got about a foot on it. So that one's really, even though it looks like it's huge in this picture, it's not really that huge. Not really that big at all. Next page, they got some cutoff tools. 3 all air cutoff tools. Here's some part numbers, prices. See if I can get in there with the picture of it. There you go. There's that one. There's all 3 of them. Perfect. I'll stay still for a second. Then they have the 14-4 cordless reciprocating saw, you know, affectionately known as a sawzall. There you go. And then they've got a 18-volt cordless reciprocating saw and a heavy-duty reciprocating saw, an Air one. And there's the prices and the part numbers if you're interested in that. They got a big old page dedicated to snap ring pliers and retaining ring pliers. They got 4 sets on sale that are Snap-on. A 5-piece set for $138, 12-piece set for $387, 7-piece set for $215, and finally a 6-piece set for $308. And then the Blue Point versions are not much, you know, relatively expensive as well. You know, a 2-piece retaining ring plier set from Blue Point for $250, 3-piece set for $207. Obviously that set's probably a little bit better quality. They're not showing a picture of this one, I don't think, but that one's a 2-piece set for $111 and another 2-piece set for $206. But they're only showing 2 of the sets. They don't show the other 2. How to fit 3 lights into 1 pocket. All right, I've got this. It's a little flashlight. You know, this lights up on top, and then it's got a laser pointer as well. It's actually pretty cool. I've got the one that costs $22.75 each. I don't know if that's what I paid for it, but that's battery operated. I have it in my toolbox at work. Now they have a cordless one for $55. Actually a cool light. Might even consider picking up the cordless one. The battery one works great. Here's some part numbers for the colors and some prices. Then they got some gloves. Anybody who's interested in getting some work gloves. There's the Woodland Camel Mechanics gloves, $50. Fast Fit Technician gloves, $37. And Fast Fit Combat gloves. All right, UFC baby, $37. Back page, they got a tire machine. They're talking about shop equipment. You know, there's another. If you're a shop owner and you want to get some shop equipment, there's a little Scantron right there. You can go ahead and get that. I think that's, it's just not called a Scantron. Like I said, I don't know what that's called. And on the last page, they're pimping their toolboxes. You know, of course, they're not going to say prices, but that's a cool camel greenish color. Then they've got other colors available. And that's the Snap-on catalog for April. Not super impressive, but, you know, a lot of cool stuff in there still. I think the Snap-on catalog needs, as much as I love Snap-on tools, I'm not a real big fan of their catalogs. I think in my opinion, what they're doing, I think what they're doing is they're getting a lot of tools that probably need to be pushed in a flyer, you know, because people aren't really buying them. Or the hot gimmicky stuff, you know, they do a lot of lights. They do stuff, I guess the pry bar was new. The striking pry bar, the 10-inch one was kind of new, but they're not really, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of their flyers. But that being said, I am a big fan of Snap-on. Anyway, there you go. Look at that. All right. Anyways, video's over, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, to ring that bell. Until next time, keep on keeping on. PowerStroke Jude, out.